So grabbing it, now you can see the way I'm grabbing it a little bit better, I guess, but grabbing it near the top so I'm not hitting the pins, I'm not hitting these connectors. Swing it down here. Obviously you want to be careful of the tip all the time. Finding the hole. If you bend down you can see it. Finding the hole, make sure it's all the way up because otherwise it's not going to catch. And then you want to align it. Basically, it doesn't really matter too much how you align it, but you just want to align it so you can, the pins are like sort of coming out symmetrically on either side of this microscope column. And then you want to screw it in, and you'll feel it catch when it's tight. You can tighten it as much as you can. It's fine. And then just give it a little jiggle, a little pull, make sure it's not going to fall out, and then carefully remove your hand. Now it's done. And then the next step, if you look on the list, is to plug in the actuator. And you want to make sure you do this the right way. There are two longer pins on the actuator. One is in the back and one is in the front. The one in the back is a little higher, the one in the front is a little lower. So you just want to make sure, look here, and you see these two dark spots here, here and here. They don't have pins in them, and that's where those longer pins go. The longer pins, the short pins here are actually hollow, and they connect little pins in the connector. So anyway, the long pin on the back is in the top, and the long pin on the front is in the bottom, and so that's the correct orientation here. And you just plug it in real gently. You can bend these pins and that'll ruin the actuator, so you don't want to do that. So you just want to plug it in real gently. It doesn't take much force. And it's done. Next thing is on the list, if you go back up, is to insert the pins. Well, that means now we have to take them out and then clean them, which basically just means doing that. And put them in here, and it's kind of like, it's not really that important, but to keep them from sliding around, we use these little green things.
Oh, okay.
If you just insert it with it, then they don't fall out.